Dave, when it came to just over the course of the game, how you liked the way the team sort of picked up steam and it appeared to play better as that game went on in periods 2 and 3, as opposed to maybe the way it all started.
Well, we just fumbled some pucks early. They came at us hard early, and we kind of weathered a bit of a storm. But I liked the way we played most of the game. We were pretty solid. Got a lead. I like what our power play did in the third period. We finally got an opportunity, and at 3-1, that's what you want your power play to do. Go out there and if you push the game to 4-1, it's kind of you're moving in the right direction. So a lot of good things from our team tonight. Koskinen was really solid in goal. We didn't have to overtax anybody with the back-to-back, and we came on the road to try to get 4 points. We got 2, and now we got to go into Vegas. It'll be a real tough game tomorrow night.
It is early in the season, but would you kind of say that, I'm not saying everything is great, but that everything is good and kind of rounding into form early, which sometimes might be difficult early in the season to sort of have everyone and everything going in the right direction?
Yeah, it's early. There's lots to work on yet. It's early, but I like some of the things we're doing. Where our special teams have been pretty good. We've got getting kind of contributions throughout the lineup a little more than last year. So things are we're off to a decent start, but we got a lot of work to do yet.
Dave, is this a game where you can say Zach Hyman comes exactly as advertised, with an impact, shorthanded and PP?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's a big part of our special teams now, and we wanted, coming on the road, we wanted a real workman-like game, and obviously he leads in our department, in that department on our team, and he goes out and plays a sound game like that tonight. That's why we got him, and he's producing.
You look at Connor's first goal tonight. Jesse Puljujärvi sets the pick and really opens up some space. Can you talk about how much more effective he's been at using his body since the beginning of last season in terms of making scoring plays for his teammates?
Well, Jesse's a big man in front. He takes up a lot of space there. And there's one thing to be a big man. It's another thing to go to the areas and like doing it. And he likes doing it around that net. I mean, we were talking today, the coaching staff. I mean, you look at around the front of the net, you got Puljujärvi and Hyman and Cassian and Fogle all around that net. It's a different look from our team this year, and that's we're having some success around there. Hopefully it continues.
I know it's a team game, but McDavid has over 50 points in his last, I think it's 22 games. Pretty incredible numbers. But Can you talk about how special it is as a hockey fan to be watching one of the best players in the world in his prime performing night after night?
We talked about Connor and Leon with some friends of mine today, and the best thing about those guys, they're great players, and Connor obviously has had an unbelievable year last year, and it started off well, but they want to win. They're good people. They want to play hard. They want to play the right way, and they want to win, and they know they have to do their part, which is a big part with our team, but you love their attitude. You love their commitment to helping our team win.
And on the heels of that, they both appear to be like, oh, we're on the same line. Oh, great. Oh, we're not on the same line. Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll kind of move forward that way as well.
Yeah, we've talked about that, and they actually like it that way. They actually like changing it up a little bit. They get different looks. I think it keeps it fresh for everybody.
You've talked in the past about the line of Fogle, Cassian, and Ryan, and Fogle gets his first as an Norther, and it was a beauty in the first. Maybe take us what you saw on that play.
It's a big goal and a great individual effort, and that's what he's kind of like a bull in a china shop out there, and he just bowled his way down the wing and got it on net, and it went in. So he's been a real solid player for us here. He comes as advertised. He's hard and he's heavy. He goes to the net, and he's contributing on some PK for us now a little bit too. So he's been a good player.
Is it a bit of a coaches' conference or discussion to determine who might start Friday night in Vegas, and that's something you leave till the morning, or just work through it to determine what you would like to do?
Well, Koski played really well. I mean, I'd like to see him play unless I've got to talk to the trainers and just talk to Schwartzy, and we'll just come to a final decision. But he played very well tonight. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't play tomorrow.
Take one last question on Zoom. Terry Jones, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, it's actually a combination from all over once. To what extent, as a head coach, are you willing to, or what do you see as a head coach in terms of the potential of this power play? It looks like it could be one of the greatest of all time if we can extend it through the years. And the other thing is, you had the number 2 penalty kill 2 years ago. It dropped to 9th last year, but you had to make a lot of changes. But what do you see with that group? I mean, you had a perfect night on every part of special teams with a bonus of a shorthanded goal thrown in.
Yeah, I think with the power play, Terry, I think you're looking at things like you're talking about will be judged after the season or after numerous seasons. We've been first in the league 2 years in a row, but these guys, they really they mesh well together. We've got Hyman and Pugliarvi playing a bigger role for us this year in front of the net. They've been real strong. So the power play has been really good, but where they stand in history, that's for longer down the road. Our penalty killing has been a bit of a work in progress this year. We've got some new people, and they seem to be picking up things fairly quick. But it'll still be a work in progress here. But so far, so good. And they got a couple good kills tonight there that helped us along.